Brad Goss here with Justin Popovic. We're coming to you from a new location. Normally we film in Justin's office, but now the weather's getting nice. I've kind of forced him to come up to my house, even though he's allergic to cats. I can at least get him outside.
I stayed outside the whole time.
He did stay outside the whole time.
But it's nice here. Look at this place.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's so peaceful here.
He won't tell you where he lives, though, unfortunately.
No, it's a super secret location. It's very James Bond. Anyway, what we were talking about just before we turned on the camera was leveraging your time better. So Justin's doing a business right now that he'll talk about in a second, but essentially what he's doing is he's taking advantage of the software that's available now that allows you to record what you're doing on your screen. And every time he has to do a support call for somebody, he kind of does that. So why don't you kind of explain what you're doing and how that's working for you?
Yeah, no, I'm glad this topic came up because it's actually really exciting. Right now, one of the projects I'm working on is a membership, it's basically a membership portal. People that need help building a personal blog or a website for their company. There's a lot that goes into that, but so many people now want to take control. They want to be able to do it themselves, as a lot of people are wanting to do. But the problem is there's so many steps. There's probably like thousands of little things you have to learn along the way, and I would have to do those lessons over and over and over again for each new client that joins. So what I'm doing instead is I'm starting small, and I have like a pilot group of customers I'm working with right now, and I'm letting them build my product for me. So they have free reign to me. They can ask me questions night or day. I'll take them and I'll analyze the questions and I'll answer the question, but I record the answer using ScreenFlow, which is a screen recording software.
Same as Camtasia for the PC if you use a PC.
Yeah, and it works great, but basically what I do is I very slowly but deliberately go through a mini training lesson, but I answer that person's exact question. I solve their exact problem. And I've been getting tons of questions. Obviously, people are brand new to developing a website. They have questions. So it's awesome. I don't need to think of content. My clients tell me what the content should be, and I just spend my time creating it and filming it. And now what's starting to happen is I've been doing this for a couple months already. People are asking questions, and I'm able to turn around and go, got the answer for you already. Go to this address. Boom. They watch the video I've created. I'm starting to slowly replace myself. I'd say after about a year, I'm probably going to cover all the questions, or I can add them as I go. But I'll be able to remove myself entirely from that equation, and I can hire someone to manage that for me, and I can continue to grow that business or start other projects or whatever. But it works out great.
It's a fantastic insight because as a creative entrepreneur, the last thing you want to be doing is the same thing over and over again, especially when it's something that doesn't need to be done twice. And chances are, if you're watching this, whether you're just a web developer, or a webmaster, or a designer, or a writer, even, something's going to come up on a regular basis. Your customers are going to have some question about how to format something, or how to find and replace,
and you've answered it 1,000 times.
Yeah, how to save the file as another document, or whatever it might be. And if you record the answers to the questions, as opposed to having to get on the phone with that customer over and over and over again, which is, it's a pain in the butt. It's actually harder for the customer too, because now they have to wait until you're available. Whereas if you send them that video, they can sit down at their computer and watch it when they're ready to absorb the information. I think what you're doing is brilliant. And I'm glad you were able to share it today.
Thanks, Brad. Yeah, hopefully you guys got some value out of it. Let us know what you think.